There's a particular ache that comes on Sunday evenings around 5 o'clock when the light goes a certain way. A childhood holdover from the Sunday evening feeling of the weekend ending and the week on its way. It hasn't changed in 40 years of Sundays. Still there at 5 when the light comes through the window. A small and punctual visitor on Sundays that I've come to recognize, if not quite know. The particular ache of Sunday evening is the body's memory of what Sundays meant, when Sunday meant the end of freedom coming, and Monday was the thing you couldn't prevent. The particular ache of Sunday evening at 5 o'clock in the particular light. The particular ache of Sunday evening is a child's grief dressed in adult light. Still arriving, still punctual, still mine. The particular ache of Sunday evening is the most consistent sign that somewhere in me is still the child who didn't want the weekend to be over. The particular ache of Sunday evening is the child in the adult's October. I've tried to reason with the Sunday feeling, remind myself that I'm the adult now, that Monday doesn't mean what Monday meant, but the feeling doesn't care about the how of logic. It just comes with the light at 5, and I let it come. The particular ache of Sunday evening is the price of having been alive. And every Sunday across the years, the particular ache of Sunday evening is 40 years of Sunday evenings arriving all at once in the particular 5 o'clock light that somehow keeps surviving in the body, in the memory. The particular ache of Sunday evening at 5 o'clock in the particular light. The particular ache of Sunday evening is a child's grief dressed in adult light. I've made a kind of peace with the Sunday evening. I let it have its 5 o'clock and its ache. I make a cup of tea and watch the light change, and let the Sunday do whatever Sundays make. Of the particular hour between the weekend and the week beginning, its particular claim The particular ache of Sunday evening is the most consistent thing I've made in 40 years of Sunday. Still here, still 5 o'clock, still mine. The child and the adult, both in the same light. The particular ache of Sunday evening, 5 o'clock, tea, the light, same as always, still here. I didn't understand this bar the first year I came. It seemed like something I was supposed to like, not something I actually liked. The way the particular ambition of the younger man can like the idea of the hike. More than the actual hiking, more than the actual bar, I came because bars were what you did, not because this particular bar was mine. Growing into the bar took a few years of the particular coming. Growing into the bar was the particular kind of becoming of the actual regular, the actual belonging. Growing into the bar was the most particular kind of education. Growing into the bar was the specific cultivation of knowing what I actually wanted from the bar and from the evening and from the week. Growing into the bar was finding what I actually seek in the Thursday, in the particular stool. Growing into the bar was the most particular school of the actual. By the 3rd year I had the stool and the order and the nod of the known. By the 5th year the bar was the particular home that the bar becomes when you've shown up for it consistently across the years. Growing into the bar is what appears when you give a place the years it requires. Growing into the bar is the most particular kind of earning. Growing into the bar is the most particular kind of learning that a place can offer. The bar was the most particular kind of education. Growing into the bar was the specific cultivation. I think about the people who come in for the first time, the particular performance of the first time bar, the particular looking around for how to be here, the figuring out of the particular bar. Growing into the bar is what they start in the particular years of the finding of the fit. I was them once. Growing into the bar was the beginning of it. The Thursday years, the particular knowing. Growing into the bar was worth showing up for. Every year of it. Growing into the bar is done now. The bar is mine, the stool is mine, the particular Thursday is mine. After the years it takes died at 42 of something sudden, and left behind the particular way he laughed, the full body laugh that started from the stomach, the kind that made everyone laugh on his behalf. I find him in my laughing sometimes, the same full body start from the stomach. He's in the way I hold my glass at bars, something I picked up from the years of the conduct of his company, the particular things he taught. The things I carry from the ones who went are the most particular kind of inheritance. The things I carry from the ones who went are the most persistent evidence that the dead continue in the gestures of the living. The things I carry from the ones who went are more than the grief of the missing. The things I carry from the ones who went are in the living and the listing of the particular ways I've changed by having had them in my years. The things I carry from the ones who went are worth more than the tears of the losing them, which was the cost. The things I carry from the ones who went are the gain inside the loss. My aunt carried a book wherever she went, a particular habit she had all her life. I found myself with a book in every bag since she went. The book is her, and the knife of her going is softened by the book. The things I carry from the ones who went are the everyday look of love continuing in the pocket, in the gesture, in the laugh. The things I carry from the ones who went are the most durable part of them. The things I carry from the ones who went are the most particular garden of the living that the dead leave behind. The things I carry from the ones who went are more than the grief of the missing. The things I carry from the ones who went are in the living and the listing. I've started noticing the things I carry from the people who have left the years. Peter's laugh in my aunt's book, and half a dozen other particular wares of the people I have loved, who loved me back. The things I carry from the ones who went are the entire track record of the love in its lasting form. The things I carry from the ones who went are the most particular warm thing that the dead leave for the living. The things I carry from the ones who went are still giving. The things I carry from the ones who went: Peter's laugh, my aunt's book, a dozen smaller things, still giving, still here, still them in me. 50 at the bar feels like arriving somewhere, not the destination of the life exactly, more the particular landing of the pace that the bar has been pacing toward precisely. For the years of the coming here, since before 50 was anything, 50 at the bar feels like the right weight for the glass and for the particular rain of the music on a Thursday. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most comfortable I've been here. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most particular kind of clear that the years deliver to the regular. What 50 feels like at the bar is the arrived. What 50 feels like at the bar is the finally thrived into the pace that fits the living, into the glass that fits the hand. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most I understand about what bars are for, about what Thursdays are for. What 50 feels like at bar is what I came here for all along, without knowing it. The glass feels different at 50, not heavier, more settled in the hand. The bar feels different at 50, more earned than I had planned, for it to feel more deserved in the city. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most fitting version of the evening I've had in decades of the coming here. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most deliberate kind of arriving. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most particular kind of thriving, in the simple, in the regular, in the Thursday. What 50 feels like at the bar is the arrived. What 50 feels like at the bar is the finally thrived. I've been coming to this bar in its various forms since before 50 was anything to reckon with. And what 50 feels like at the bar is the most particular reckoning with. The years and the finding of the right weight. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most worth the wait of the years of the Thursday by Thursday. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most particular Friday, becoming Saturday, becoming the decade. What 50 feels like at the bar is the most particular grade of earned. What 50 feels like at the bar, like this, exactly this. The glass, the light, the particular Thursday, the arrived, the 50, the right. We've been sitting in the same silences for 20 years. The silence after dinner and the silence before sleep. The silence of the Sunday morning reading. The silence that we've grown together deep into the comfortable, the 20-year-old silence between us is not the silence of the nothing to say, more the silence of the everything already said, somehow still present in the room with us. The particular silence of growing old together is the most companionable kind of quiet. The particular silence of growing old together is the most worth the diet of the years to earn. The particular silence of growing old together is the language we've built. The particular silence of growing old together is 20 years of built understanding of the other person's quiet. The particular silence of growing old together is the most eloquent kind of riot of the said and the known and the no longer needing saying, because it's in the air between us. The particular silence of growing old together is the most particular kind of us. I watch her reading in the evening light, and we haven't spoken for an hour, and the hour is the most complete kind of together, more than any word could give it power to be. The silence after 20 years is the most complete kind of the two of us, in the particular room, without the performance, without the fuss of the early years, the performing years. The particular silence of growing old together is the earned kind. The particular silence of growing old together is the most worth the 20 years to find. The particular silence of growing old together is the language we've built. The particular silence of growing old together is 20 years of built. The early silence was the uncertain kind, the silence wondering what the silence meant. Now the silence means the most particular thing. It means we're here, and that's the full extent of what it needs to mean. The particular silence of growing old together is the most ambient kind of love that two people can have. The particular silence of growing old together is the most honest half of everything. The particular silence of growing old together. This evening, this reading chair, this particular silence, this the most of it, this love, this quiet. It always catches me the first cold night of fall, the shock of it arriving without warning. I stepped out of the building Tuesday evening into the kind of cold that smells like morning. The summer lingers long enough to fool you into thinking warmth is the default setting. And then one Tuesday there, it is the cold, and the whole long summer becomes the forgetting. The first cold night of fall is a kind of truth. The first cold night of fall brings everything back through. The particular cold of earlier falls, the ones attached to people and to years. The first cold night of fall is the year's announcement, it appears. This fall I stood outside and let it happen, the cold arriving like an old familiar. I thought about the falls I'd felt before this, the ones that carried different kinds of familiar. The fall of the beginning and the fall of the ending, the falls I walked through with you by my side, the falls I walked through after you had left me, and the falls I walked through with a different kind of stride. The first cold night of fall is a kind of truth. The first cold night of fall brings everything back through. The particular cold of earlier falls, the ones attached to people and to years. The first cold night of fall is the year's announcement, it appears. I've had 30-something first cold nights of fall, and each one lands with its own specific weight. Some have been the beginning of for something, and some have been the signal of a late arriving understanding about what was, what is, and what I'm carrying through the cold. The first cold night of fall is where the year gets told. The first cold night of fall, I stood there in it fully. The first cold night of fall received it more than duly, and felt the years behind me in the cold air, and felt the years ahead in it as well. The first cold night of fall is the year beginning to tell. The first cold night of fall is here. Pull the coat around you. It's beginning again. They played an old song in a bar I didn't know, somewhere in a city I was passing through. I stopped at the doorway for the particular reason of the song and what it used to mean for you. I went in and sat at the bar for the length of it, the way you do when a song requires you. The bartender didn't ask what I was doing. She seemed to understand, sitting through old songs in new places, do a particular kind of archaeology. They dig up what you put down years before, with their specific and personal topology. Old songs in new places find you when you least expect the finding. Old songs in new places are the most particular kind of reminding that the years that you've accumulated are yours, and living in the music all along. Old songs in new places are the proof the past is strong, enough to travel with you into the unfamiliar. Old songs and new places are the most particular. The song that played was one from a specific summer, the summer of a person and a city I knew well. Sat at the bar in the unfamiliar city, and that summer came back in its particular smell. particular apartment of the thing we had that summer and let go. Old songs in new places are the things that still know what the years have tried to file away. Old songs in new places know exactly how to find you. Old songs in new places know exactly how to remind you of the years you thought were settled, of the things you thought were done. Old songs in new places undo everything at once. Old songs in new places find you when you least expect to find it. Old songs in new places are the most particular kind of reminding. I sat through the whole song and ordered another, and let the summer do what summers do when they come back through the particular music into a bar in a city you're just passing through. The song ended and the bar returned to normal. The bartender refilled without my asking. Old songs in new places are done when the song is done, and the summer goes back to wherever summers go between the years. Old songs in new places still find me after all these years. Old songs in new places still finding me in bars I don't know, in cities passing through, in the middle of the ordinary. There you are. There was a year I started actually noticing the particular things that had always been there. The light at 4 in October through the buildings, the way the morning has its own specific air. I don't know what changed in that specific year, or whether it was gradual and I just caught it late. But I started seeing things I'd been walking through, and the seeing changed the ordinary rate. The year I started noticing was the best year so far. The year I started noticing the ordinary as extraordinary, not the dramatic things, but the regular, the particular light, the particular sound. The year I started noticing is when I started being found by the world around me, rather than moving through it on my way to somewhere. The year I started noticing is when I started to care. I noticed the man with the thermos on the bench. I noticed the light on the canal at 7 in the morning. I noticed the way the bookshop feels in winter, and the city doing its particular adorning. I notice the way people look when they're laughing, really laughing, not the polite kind. I notice the way certain conversations land, and the ones that settle into the back of the mind. The year I started noticing was the best year so far. The year I started noticing the ordinary as extraordinary, not the dramatic things, but the regular, the particular light, the particular sound. Oh, the year I started noticing is when I started being found. I wonder sometimes what I missed in the years before, when I was in a hurry through the ordinary, the things I walked past on my way to somewhere else, the lights and sounds that asked for the stationary attention of someone who was there on purpose, not passing through but actually arrived. The year I started noticing is the year I most survived into something more than just the getting through, something more like the living of the day. The year I started noticing is where I wanna stay. The year I started noticing, I've been in it ever since. The year I started noticing makes the ordinary intense in the best possible way, in the way of the particular and the true. The year I started noticing is the year I started you. Noticing the world I lived in, the ordinary as the whole thing. The year I started noticing is still going. The year I started noticing is this year too, and last year, and next year. The noticing, once started, keeps going. I was looking at someone who was 34. The particular ease of 34 in a room, the particular kind of possible that 34 still wears, the particular kind of not yet arrived gloom. Or wisdom, or whatever comes at 40 and beyond. I watched them from the particular side of 50 and felt something between the grief and the fond of the age I'll never be again, the age I'll never be again is 34, with everything still possible. The age I'll never be again is the most particular kind of possible that only exists at a particular window of the years. age I'll never be again is the age I was when I didn't know I was it. The age I'll never be again is the age of the particular fit, of the energy and the possibility and the not yet knowing of the cost. The age I'll never be again is the age of the not yet lost. Particular futures that are now the particular past. The age I'll never be again is the age that didn't last, which is the nature of every age, which is the nature of the turning. I don't want 34 back exactly. I want the particular energy of it, the particular way the body moved without the memo of the knee and the back's latest submit to the years. But I wouldn't trade the knowing for the energy. The age I'll never be again was the particular kind of going forward without the map. The age I'll never be again is the age I'll most remember. The age I'll never be again is the particular kind of ember that stays warm in the memory of the body. The age I'll never be again is the age I was when I didn't know I was it. The age I'll never be again is the age of a particular fit. There is an age ahead of me that I look back from, the way I'm looking back at 34 now. There's an age ahead that this age will become. The age I'll never be again, and the me at 60 will look back at 50 and feel the same fond grief of the age I'll never be again, which is the most particular kind of relief, of the living that every age was real. The age I'll never be again is the most particular feel of the proof that I was here at that particular age. The age I'll never be again is 34 and 27 and 42 and all of them and this one, which will also be the age I'll never be again. We stayed up talking until 4 in the morning, not about anything that couldn't have kept, but the conversation had a pull to it. neither of us wanted to have slept. We talked about the things that matter late